What's up, everybody?
Look at us.
Happy Nerd Talk night.
Yeah. There's like all four of us here.
Listen. Do you guys hear it?
Is that a train?
What is that?
They have a carillon on the top of this building.
Oh my God.
Do you guys know what a carillon is?
No.
Yeah, bell tower.
Yeah, bell tower. It's like on the churches. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
I have one every hour on the hour. If freaking thing goes off. Whoa!
That get annoying at night.
Oh my God, it is such a pain in the ass. So,
Oh
but
my
anyway,
gosh.
hey
No.
everybody, welcome to Tuesday night.
What's up? What's up? I'm over here sharing like everywhere right now.
Share, everybody,
Sorry.
share.
Sharing is
that's-
caring.
Amanda
that's-
is the queen of social media for us. So
She is.
like,
I
like
mean,
Darcy
none
the
of y'all
mail
are gonna do
girl on Joe Bob. We just got to get her to dress up and cosplay.
Oh my God, that would be awesome.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
What kind of cosplay
Have
are we
you seen
talking about?
Darcy's
Is my
outfit?
crown not enough?
Well, it's close. It's close. We need some Darcy outfits. I'll do some too. So it'll be good.
I don't want you in a Darcy
Who?
outfit. I'm just sorry, Mark. I love you, dude. You are like one of my good friends, and I would die for you other than watch you put a Darcy outfit on.
Do it, Mark. Do it. Do it.
I
Do
don't
it.
even know what a
All
Darcy
right,
outfit
that's it.
is.
It's happening next week, gang. You heard it here first.
Oh, Darcy.
I had to
Facebook,
wait.
I
I
don't
had to
wanna
wait
post. Stop trying to
since,
take my money.
since we're losing a cast member. I had to wait till they were gone because otherwise I'd be too embarrassed to do it in front of them.
Oh, yeah. So, Mike, who is
Too
taking your
embarrassed to do
place,
it in
buddy?
front of-
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
No, you have. See, that's rule number one: is if you're going to leave, you got to fill that seat.
Unless we're gonna
I didn't
Highlander
fill
this,
anybody's
and
seat
there'd
when
be
I
only
joined.
one.
I just took a seat.
That's right.
I came
Yeah.
as a guest and I just never left.
I know it. I mean, it's almost
Me
been what,
too.
6 years?
It was 6 years this past Saturday.
That's
Came
awesome.
up on my Facebook
Wow.
Did it really?
Yep.
That's cool. I'm gonna have to
That's a
bring
while.
Paul out of the truck and put him in a seat and put him in an extra camera, and we'll just mouth him.
feed. 6
That'll work.
great years of being hit with a paddleboard.
Oh my God, spanked with a no, paddleboard. You got spanked with a longboard.
Longboard.
Yep.
Eating the hottest chip on the show. And almost and puking.
Oh my God. I remember that
yeah.
episode.
Yeah. A lot of fun times.
I was not here for that.
So how long are you gonna
You
be
weren't here for
gone? Do you
that. That
know?
was before your time, Amanda.
I'm not sure.
The show used to get crazy.
Well, you're not leaving. You're just taking a hiatus.
It's gone for now, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, I mean, we can still get crazy.
Yeah, that's true. We could.
I think we should do a Nerd Talk live stream from Amanda's house.
I don't know how we're all gonna fit in here.
We'll all go down.
Well, we can
Oh.
hang out in the living room.
We'll
the
all-
only
Oh my
condition
God.
the cat better be
Speaking
in a
of, I
video.
have a new something hanging up on the wall in the living room, and that's part of tonight's show. So,
I know what it is.
What?
Is it what you sent me the picture of?
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's not the one who's grounded; it's the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Actually, you got both of them. You got two on there that I like.
I don't. Not all four.
Well, two. Is there four? Oh, now
There's
I've got to go.
four. Which reminds me, I have
oh, goodness.
3 I need to probably get rid of because I'm not going to do them.
Charles, a pajama party
Charles did a
episode.
pajama party episode. I mean,
I'm in. I'm
He
not
said
sure you
bring
want me
Anthony
seeing me
back.
in. I don't think you
he
want to
said
see
we
me in
need
my
Anthony
jammies,
back
but
to level the
eh.
field. No, sir.
Oh, jeez.
And he also said a superwoman with a cape. I'm curious, Charles, do you want to see me in the superwoman outfit with the cape, or do you want to see Mark in
No,
the
that's-
superwoman
that's all
outfit with the
me.
cape?
That's all me. I was gonna do Power
'Cause I
Girl.
think Mark
where
needs
you
to
got
wear
the
that.
got the big opening
No,
there.
Mark, you need to be Squirrel Girl.
Oh, Lord, no.
There's a thought. I was actually thinking I could probably pull off Zatanna. So with the fishnets, I think I might be able
You
to
know
pull
what's
that
really
one off.
funny? You know what cracks me up that Mike says Squirrel Girl? I actually still have behind me somewhere a very small handful, like 4 or 5 of my hero clicks.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there
So
you go.
speaking of things that you've had.
No, I don't. They're not there.
Things that you've had, right? So I met with clients It's amazing. I leave Florida, and next thing I know, I'm getting a ton of work in Florida. It's just weird.
That's how
I
it
mean,
works.
potentially 2
Yep.
new shows. So, but these guys called me, and they wanted me to. I had to go and meet with them to talk about building a studio. Actually, turning their house into a production house. So, like, the living room is going to be a talk show set. The kitchen is going to be a cooking show. They're going to have a podcast in the other 2 rooms. The first thing I saw, I'm thinking to myself, oh, you guys are doing a voyeur house. I'm out. Because in the county that they're in, that sheriff will literally come and he'll arrest you all. They don't care whether it's void or not. Expect it. But anyway, so he goes, well, let me show you what we're doing remotely, blah, 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 blah. And I put up the Nerd Talk show, right? Well, it's the one that Amanda had her special lollipop.
Uh-oh.
And he goes, hey, dude, I thought you didn't do. I said, no. That was just a thing. And that's not what we talk about all the time. Well, Amanda does.
Every time I see them, I get one of those very specific lollipops. It's hilarious.
So, but anyway, it's kind of funny that's the episode he got to see. I was like, oh,
that's great.
Lord have mercy. So anyway.
Sorry?
Yeah, no, because that makes them. I'm trying to find. I'm chasing cables here.
Did we all survive April Fool's Day and not fall for any of the TV show announcements or cancellation announcements?
I fell for one.
There's one I actually had to respond to an email about because it pissed me off. But Mike, you go.
So somebody posted that Games Workshop is now doing expansion because of the calibration. They did the thing with Magic the Gathering. They were doing one for Gundam, adding Gundam into Warhammer. I'm like, that'd be funny. Pretty cool. Then I'm like, oh wait, no, I don't believe anybody today. No.
It's April 1st. Nope.
So I put up if everybody didn't see it online, my wife and I had our 29th anniversary, and we got married on April Fool's Day. And we always say that we did that so one morning we could wake up on April Fool's and go, I'm out, April Fool's. But that she's not killed me or buried me in the backyard yet, so I guess I'm doing okay. But I had people that messaged me privately and said, that's really mean that you would actually put that up and it's not your anniversary. And I had to fire back. I said, let me tell you something. That is our anniversary. That is not an April Fool's joke. So,
that's great.
Yeah, I'm like,
that's great.
Wow. Amanda, you fell for?
So there's a very well-known person in the indie community who does reports on Kindle Unlimited. And he decided to send out an email saying that Amazon launched a new platform where, hey, Jerry, where we can, readers can incorporate authors. He went all out on this article. And if I ever, I had to email him and I'm like, you have to understand something. There are so many authors out there who are going to believe that this is true. Yeah. And this is an absolute poor taste. Well, as soon as I hit send on that email, I jumped on Facebook to see who's already perpetuating this BS, right?
Yeah.
Somebody's got it posted in one of the wide groups, the biggest wide group that there is. And I'm like, Jesus. So that's needless to say, I was like, somebody else was like, this is a terrible joke. And I said, I had to email him and tell him this was in poor taste. I am not KU. Thank the Lord I'm not. Thank my brain because I'm smarter. Well, all right. I have friends who are in KU, so I'm not going to call them dumb. But I'm not KU because that is my business decision. But
what's KU?
Kindle Unlimited. Readers pay like $10 a month and they get up to $20 a month. Honestly, if you go through Kobo Plus, you spend $15 a month, you get unlimited ebooks and audio for less, half basically, than what Amazon and Audible would charge you. And you're not limited to 20 books at a time.
I can't read 20 books at a time.
The problem with it is
I'm working on 7.
Hey,
yeah, the problem is
you may be leaving, but I know where the hell you live for now.
Large print and photos.
No, I'm dyslexic. I can't read. I can read, but I can only read for 10 minutes, and I get migraines. It triggers. So, Everything
If
I
you
do
read
is,
it in Comic Sans, and then there's another Open Dyslexic, I believe is the name of the
yeah,
font.
it is open.
Those actually
dyslexic.
get easier for you to read. Yeah.
I can go a little bit longer. So I get everything on either podcast, audiobooks, or pictures. Shut up, Michael.
Hey, I listen to everything on 2 times speed because I read everything at 2 times speed. So
Yeah.
it's
I can't listen to the Chipmunks like
when I
that.
listen to a normal podcast or a normal television show, I'm like, can I
Exactly.
just turn the speed up on this, please?
Oh, God have mercy. So we actually have a very good show. Hey, did you guys read the synopsis I came up with tonight?
Yeah, that was.
I copied, I pasted it into the event. If you can come up with a synopsis earlier than the day of the event, I'm happy to put it into the event.
I can't.
Just like I did today.
As long
You're
as I
bad
have
about sending in our topics until the day of the event. That's our problem.
when that happens, I can't do that. But if I have everything by Saturday or Sunday, then Monday I can do that and I get it to you. But I didn't write that. Right? That's Chat GPT.
That's AI. I read it.
Yeah.
It's complete AI.
Yep.
I was like, wait a minute.
I cheated.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
Whatever.
everybody else is doing it.
Chat GPT is very good for marketing purposes.
It is, and it's okay to use it. But we have we have, and I put this is actually on our Facebook page. We have a very, we're gonna have to get going because we're gonna lose time. We have a big show tonight, and we're gonna start right with Amanda because out of all of you, she kicked your ass when it came to putting in freaking topics. I mean, she was literally the next day. Got my topics. They're done.
Yeah. Did y'all see that in the chat? And John's like, yeah, so let's do. And I was like, nah, homie, I got my topics. Yeah. Can we push that off a week?
So
too?
I stuck with mine
this weekend. Homie, no.
I stuck with mine because because I've got. Let me tell you something. Driving back and forth. Okay. If you're a state trooper and watching this, or you're a sheriff and watching this, please don't yell at me because I understand what you're getting ready to say. I don't watch videos. I listen to videos. Right. So I have been watching all these weird stuff. I mean, I've got literally a list of probably 50 that I have been watching all the series. And if I haven't caught up with them, I'll go and then it makes me go, okay, now I'm going to go back and watch it. Because first of all, I connect my iPad, which is cellular, and it goes through Bluetooth. So the lip sync is way off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I get to at least listen to it, and some of it's really good. But we're going to start off with Amanda because, I know she is fired up to talk about all that TV series.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Okay. Do you want to watch the trailer first and then talk about it, or do you want to talk about it and then watch the trailer? Or the Prime video. So the Prime would be the TV series.
Do you have the video game trailer too?
Yes, I have both. Okay,
let's start with the video game one, and then we'll kind of talk about that, and then we'll go into the TV show.
You got it. So here we go. You guys ready? This is going to.
I'm going to fair warn everybody right now before John hits play. There will likely be squealing and jumping in my chair, and I will do my best to mute myself.
It'll be good. We like that. Anyway, here we go.
Everything can change in an instant, whether or not you're ready.
This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. This time I'm ready. Because I know war.
War never changes. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man, even if that man is a synth?
Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface.
They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
Don't shoot!
swear I'm not a synth. For God's sakes, we're family!
This is ridiculous. I want the truth, McDonough.
Protect the people at a minute's notice. And decide our own future.
We're a man out of time, but all's not lost.
This campaign will be costly. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy, itself.
So where is it, huh? This institute. How do I get there?
Haven't you been paying attention? You don't find the institute. The institute finds you.
Let's go, boy.
So 8 years ago that game came out.
8 years ago.
9. It'll be 9 November 10th this year. I was stupid excited for that. My birthday is 8 days later, so I was really excited in 2015 for this game. I've never played a Fallout game until I played Fallout 4.
Really?
And see, I played every one since the first one.
Never played any of them. I did try I think it was Fallout 3. I wasn't a fan. They changed the controls. I never played New Vegas. I did play 76. I wound up with 2 copies of it. I don't remember who I gave the other copy to, but
76
that game
is one of those came back
76
later, became a much better game, but
yeah, well, it's a resource.
Same with Vegas. Vegas released garbage and got patched up to good, but that's typical Bethesda.
Yes, exactly. Bethesda and their glitches. So, fun fact.
Both had issues when they came out, but people don't talk about that because they were 30 years ago. So,
fun fact. The girl in the red jacket with the little like newsboy hat or whatever that was on, and she said, "I want the truth, McDonough." That's Courtney Ford. She has been in so many things. She's been in The Flash and DC Legends of Tomorrow as Nora Dark. She was in Dexter as Christine Hill. She was in Supernatural as Kelly Klein, aka Jack's mom. She's just been in so many things. Apparently there was a home movie. It's called Home Movie Princess Bride, a TV miniseries. She was Princess Buttercup.
Oh yeah, that was.
I didn't know that.
Was the overall that everybody remade Princess Bride on their phones during quarantine.
She was in Revenge. I loved that show up until like halfway through season 3. She was in True Blood. She was in a lot of different things. She's actually great. Like I really, really like her.
Wait a minute.
And it was funny because I heard the voice. Yeah.
Which one? Was she the redhead?
No, she was
the character's name was Portia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was one of the fairies.
Yeah.
In one of the later seasons.
Okay.
Season 4.
She was in a lingerie before she got murdered, so it was that was nice.
Yeah.
Like I still am afraid to reveal spoilers about her character in Dexter.
Oh yeah, she was great in Dexter. But in Fallout, they've always had amazing voice cast, even all the way back to the first one. I think that had Ron Perlman as the narrator and a bunch of other stuff all the way back then.
So I will say this: F the Brotherhood.
Wow.
And F Preston Garvey. Because every 3.5 seconds, another settlement needs your help. And it's usually Abernathy Farm because somebody got freaking kidnapped. Y'all suck. If you're part of the Minutemen, you need to understand how to defend yourself. Don't leave it on me, the only playable character in the entire freaking game, to come save your dumbass. like there are so many memes and so many jokes about another settlement needs your help, and now they're just funny. I play with mods these days. I don't play vanilla anymore because vanilla likes to break a lot still. And there's one mod specifically that I'll play with just that. It's an unofficial patch that actually fixes the entirety of the game that Bethesda refuses to fix. So yeah, that game is just amazing. So when I found out that they were making it, what?
So why'd you bring it up? A 9-year-old video game. Why are we bringing it up?
Because I found out that Prime, Amazon, was making a TV series of it, and it releases in full next Thursday, the 11th.
Yep.
So I know what I'm going to be doing next weekend. But here's the best part.
That they're going to suddenly have a flu bug on the 11th.
Yep.
I remember taking a flu bug day for when Fallout 3 came out. So yeah, I understand.
Now it's going to be a COVID bug. I'm kidding. The flu's actually going around. So there's that.
Hey, the COVID
and I already had
the
it.
flu.
I already had it. You shush, Charles. Anyway, he said nice nudge, Mark.
Watch the trailer for the show.
I was getting there if you'd let me speak.
Hey.
Anyway,
she was getting there, Mark.
The biggest draw of the show. Mark. You shush your face too, man. The biggest draw of the show is one person, and that would be Walton Goggins.
Heck yeah.
Hello there. I'm here to show you a wonderful place. A veritable Camelot of the nuclear age. Not made by God Almighty, but the working man.
You can be a hero by purchasing a residence in a Vault-Tec vault today. Because if the worst should happen tomorrow, the world is going to need you to build a better day after.
The mission of the vaults should be important to everyone. To come up to the surface one day and restart civilization. Can you tell me what's happened in the last 200 years?
Holy shit. You're an actual vault dweller.
I am.
I thought all you dipshits were dead.
What you're doing is insane.
I don't set the world.
It isn't like the vault out there. It's big.
I just want to start.
I've had a rough week. Practically every person I've met up here has tried to kill me.
I'm simply going to harvest your organs.
You need to go home. You come from a world of rules, of laws. You should not be alone.
Why did you join the Brotherhood?
To hurt the people who hurt me?
People are going to come after you.
Ain't much stage cleanup here, Volty. Well, now that is a very small drop in a very, very large bucket of drugs. You look out at this wasteland, looks like chaos, but there's always somebody behind the wheel.
Everyone wants to save the world. They just agree on how.
There you are, you little killer.
Looks amazing.
Okay,
And
so
that's
the
how
first
they
thing I
should
want
have
to
done Borderlands, correct?
I'm gonna zip my mouth on that. So the first thing I want to talk about is the armor, the power armor that Mark's showing over there. So people make the power armor out of foam and lights and electronics and all kinds of stuff. And I have photos from like 2017 Tampa Bay Comic-Con that there was one guy who did his power armor, and I was floored. I almost had, and I was wearing my little Fallout, my little Vault-Tec guy with his thumbs up shirt, and it was just absolutely amazing. Like the power armor that they've done for this show is just insane. I love it. Walton Goggins. Okay, so the first time I watched the trailer, when I saw that he worked for Vault-Tec, I was cussing up a storm. I was like, no, he's not the Vault-Tec guy. And then I see that he comes back as a ghoul, and I was like, yes, he's Hancock. Wait, that's not Hancock. But it could be if they're using the same characters. I don't really know. But the casting on this is amazing.
Yeah, it looks great, but they're saying they did nothing canon to the games. This is a separate thing. They're not following.
Okay, so they're not using the same characters from the games, but everything else is 100% canon. Oh, and it takes place in LA. It takes place in LA. I saw that. I noticed that.
They're not doing any of the things.
The fact that it takes place in LA is almost like Amazon taking a shot at Hollywood.
Well, original Fallout,
which is kind of funny,
was in California, and you could find the ruins of LA, and you could find the ruins of San Francisco, and in the original one, way back.
On the sign in the show, she was going to Hollywood, which is hilarious.
Yep. In the first one, you're a vault dweller, and your water chip is broken, and you've got to go out to get a water chip for your vault. And there was a time limit on the first one, so if you took too long, the super mutants would destroy your vault and everyone that you loved. And
they do that anyway.
Yeah, well, and what a lot of people hate about that first one was
really
the time
excited
limit,
to see
because
super
it was
mutants
such an
in this game.
expansive world that everybody loved it, and that's why they rushed the second game out, and it took place over towards Vegas a little bit, and then the third game never came.
New
The
Vegas.
third game never came until Bethesda bought it 20 years later, after the original makers went out of business. But then New Vegas came out from Obsidian, which were the guys who made, veterans of the guys who made the first two games. So that's why they were continuing the story in New Vegas, which was pretty cool. So,
Brian, yes, Walton Goggins in Justified is what sold me on him, because his role in House of a Thousand Corpses was a total of maybe 15 minutes. He's just I adore him. I think he's amazing. If I ever meet him in person, I will 1000% fangirl. So everybody who's watching right now, if you want to see that, let's get him at one of our local shows. Ideally not Tampa Bay Comic-Con, since I don't do that one anymore.
Yeah, he's one of the reasons I watched Justified.
Oh my God, him and Timothy Oliphant. Every Tuesday, I was glued to my TV with. Never mind, we're not going to talk about that.
He's the reason I watch Righteous Gemstones. So he's
I can't get
amazing.
into Righteous Gemstones, and it might have something to do with who tried to get me into it in the first place.
Yeah, understood.
So
the mistake.
You have pictures you want to talk about, because we're running out of time.
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
Yes. Do you want to? So I have this thing where I started it because I was in burnout for about 2 years with writing, and I was still writing, but I needed something to kind of occupy my brain when I would get stuck. Or glad to be of assistance, Brian. But I wound up with some issues, and I needed something to occupy my brain to start like putting pieces back together. So I physically put pieces together. So now I have this thing where I will put puzzles together and glue them and frame them. You can actually see 2 of them on the wall behind me. I'm assuming that is your right. It's my left. Those are both Mandalorian. John's got a couple of pictures of those. There's a third one that's also Mandalorian. Yeah, those are the 2 on the wall behind me. Those took me an hour each, I think. then there was that one. That one maybe took me 4 hours total. And then He Who Is Grounded, Kylo Ren. This is the current state of Kylo Ren, because this 1,000-piece pain in the ass is exactly that. And Kylo Ren came looking almost just like that. And there's probably a few more pieces in there now, but Kylo Ren came back to Florida with me from Tennessee looking just like that. I glued him before we moved. And the newest addition to the family is the world's best boyfriend, who now hangs up on my living room wall. John, did I send that picture? Yeah, that one. Is. Oh, all I got to do is close my eyes and he's there. Or I can just walk out to the living room now. Every morning I walk out into the living room to feed the cat and make my coffee, and I blow him kisses. This puzzle specifically is a painting that someone had done, and he made it available in all kinds of different media. So I bought the puzzle, and I had it for a while and didn't start putting it together until about sometime in March. And then I decided a couple weeks ago that I really wanted it done. And I sat here for like a day and a half and just got it done. Kylo Ren is grounded because he pisses me off, and that puzzle is ridiculously frustrating. So, all right, Charles, you're more than welcome to come help me finish it.
All right, so let's talk about this.
Oh my God, let me finish that damn Kylo puzzle.
Let's talk about this.
Kylo's grounded.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be.
This weekend, we have Spookala, the 5th through the 7th. Spookala.com. You'll find all the hours, though I could probably reel them off right now. It's like 2 to 9 on Friday, 10 to 7 on Saturday, and 11 to 6 on Sunday. And you see that blue dot right there? That is me. So I'm kind of like right there at the panel area corner. And then number 99 is my friend Maria. Jerry, if I'm not mistaken, you said you're number 101. I've got friends all over this convention floor. So make sure if you are local, it's at the fairgrounds, the Florida State Fairgrounds, the Expo Center, all weekend this weekend. So we're going to have fun there.
Sad to be missing that one. I love Spookala. It's one of my favorite conventions. So I'll be back in October. So.
Oh, Jerry, you're 121. I'm sorry.
All right,
you're coming back in October.
I want to make sure that we get Bigfoot here his time, since we're going to lose him.
Yeah,
which I don't like.
So, Michael, your giant Gundam died.
Yes, so that is so sad. So it was only supposed to be up for a short time. Actually, it was supposed to close, I think, a year ago. And the fans kept asking for it to stay longer, and they have actually kept it a year longer than they should have. And Sunday night was the last night of it. It was very
That's like a giant Lego.
It's a full-size working Gundam that actually moved and everything. Lights came on.
Oh, wow.
So it's supposed to be beautiful, and they had the Gundam shop there for it, too. And you could pay more, and there were stairs you could go up and stand right by its head and everything. And these are some of the screenshots from the big event that they had with the whole drone show, which is on YouTube right now, and it looked amazing just watching that.
Yep.
So, yeah, sadly, I'll never be able to go see that in person now.
Well, I heard they were going to sell parts of it.
Why did they take it down?
It was only for a limited time. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's like a temporary installment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if they sold
just
parts
like everything, everything's temporary now. So.
Yep. You can only have it for this much time.
But now we do have the trailer that was meant to play last week.
All right, you ready for it?
Mobile Suit Gundam Requiem for a Vengeance show.
All right, here we go.
Requiem.
Wrecked him. I nearly killed him.
Remind me again. Why are we fighting over this rock?
We fight because those are our orders.
Need those mobile suits on the ground now! Deploy to 42 Delta 9!
Red Wolves are on the ground.
It's the Red Wolves! They took out 3 fleets of boom!
Captain Area Solari?
Sir.
You ever see a Zaku up close? Not like this.
But the Principality of Zeon will spread across the Earth!
Something bothering you, Cap?
I don't know. I've just got a bad feeling about all of this. What the hell is that?
Sean, we need to give our allies some cover.
You didn't have to kill them.
This is war, Doc. Sus or them.
What's your name?
Commander Heaton, ma'am. Second Lieutenant Heaton.
I'm Second Lieutenant Haley Arhan, 1st Armored Infantry.
Wait! I'm a UMRC, a doctor!
Is Red Wolf Squadron doing?
Captain Zydos? Zaku 2, we're moving!
Looks amazing with the Unreal Engine. The 2 figures
I
they're
thought it was
releasing.
a game at first, and then
they've already
thought it was a game
showed
too.
screenshots of the Zaku armor for the next Gunpla and the main character's armor for the suit.
nice.
It looks freaking. I can't wait. And the Zaku armor has been around the mobile suit for quite a while because that was a Xeon, I believe, Gundam. So very popular.
So I'll watch that. I mean, I know nothing about it other than listen to everybody talk,
The
but I
good
would
thing
watch
is-
that.
You don't have to watch any of the other ones to watch this.
I was going to ask if this matters in continuity
No.
or anything for the games.
Not really, no.
So, like Fallout, you don't have to know anything. Just tune in. So,
But it is going to be 6 episodes.
I mean, even if you knew the Fallout games, it doesn't matter.
See, I said I didn't. I think I was talking about this about 2-3 years ago. Going, if they will make with Unreal Engine, you can actually make full length shows and not have to have anybody other than the voiceover, right? And it will be just as damn good as if you had to shoot it live.
look at your Mandalorian that you love so much. 90% of the effects are done in Unreal Engine. So,
yeah. So to me, I mean, it's about time. It's about time.
And you can download it and do it yourself too. It's a
No,
free download.
no. See, Mike, I stay in my lane and I'm good. I have a son that wants to do that stuff. He can go do that stuff.
So this past weekend, Gundam from Japan held their huge raffle. And this actually broke all their records for the previous raffle. So these photos here are from Friday when they released the new, well, not new, but some more updated. The Zaku armor, red and green. They haven't had those, the red one in 7 years and a green one. I think they said the last time they had it was in 3 years. So they have actually got some more of those. And the armor, the one in the middle there, the Rick Diaz, is sold out already. Sold out in 2 days. So we had fun because I spent the afternoon there and we made a giant pyramid out of everything that came in. Is just see how high we can go with it. And yeah, that's me, Addison, and Anastasia.
Yeah.
We just had fun building. Then the next set pictures are, these were taken about 30 minutes before the raffle. When the raffle actually happened, you couldn't even walk inside no more. The line was all the way towards the bathroom. And there were people still standing outside that couldn't even get in for the raffle for 5 prizes.
That's crazy.
And I sat at there's a table when you first walk in. So me, Addison, the guy that was in the other photo, this guy, Nick, all sat at the table. And Nick had 71 tickets. And you figure to get a ticket costs $25 per ticket on your purchase. So he spent quite a bit and he did not win anything.
Yep. That's always how it goes.
Yeah.
But you can't win if you don't play.
Yeah, there was well over 50 people there. It was packed. It was a great event. I'm happy that the shop had such a huge turnout. Sunday was their build off. I didn't go back there then because 3 days driving to Tampa is just too much right now. So I just did the 2 days back and forth.
Nice.
Well, it was fun. The next big
Nicely
event
done,
will
sir.
be in 3 months, and they're raffling off a One Piece statue that's worth $2,000.
Wow.
Yeah, it's huge.
If it's Mary Elizabeth Winstead lookalike, I'm in. Take my
We'll
money.
find one.
Yes. All right, so
Get her from Ahsoka, I'm in.
because we're running out of time, Mark, we're going to jump into your stuff, baby.
All right, real quick, let's go to number 2 with one of the arch villains of my life as a former GameStop manager. And one of the arch villains of all of our nerdy lives passed away. So I am all for dancing on this man's grave. This guy was terrible. He he could not have been a more evil villain for video games people. But he did help form the ratings board, which I do admit makes it a little better because the kids can't come in and buy Grand Theft Auto without mom's permission. But mom always bought it for him anyway, so it didn't matter.
He was from Connecticut,
Well,
wasn't he?
some parents, after you told them why it was rated mature, they're like, "Oh, never mind, we're not buying it."
Yeah, he was from Connecticut.
You would tell them all this stuff, and they go, "Oh, they see worse than that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
For them.
Yeah, where?
Yeah.
No.
But anyway, so I had to jump with that. But then a sad death.
Oh, this is a very sad death.
Yeah, topic 3. This is the saddest death of all. Yes, Twitch is banning butt streams, where people would stream their Fortnite on butts.
I'm on the wrong side with Twitch then.
Yeah, one famous streamer bought a see-through chair just so she could do this, and it's sadly going to be going away. So
what a crying shame.
Probably.
Yeah, so I will shed a tear for that. I mean, that's heart-wrenching to me. I mean, oh my gosh. I don't know if they could move them to where they did the top, because they banned the bikini streamers and the hot
they
tub
brought
streamers.
them back. They brought the bikini
they made
streamers
a separate
back
section
on Twitch.
for them.
Yeah.
So let's just make a separate
Because
section
Amroth is on
for
there.
the butt streamers, and we'll just call it.
Well, isn't that called OnlyFans?
Yeah, I was calling this an OnlyFannies.
Yeah, OnlyFans.
So that way it would be.
Yeah. Douche.
Well, I'd rather watch streamers that actually know how to play the games, and it's more fun to watch, and just because of a butt.
I actually enjoy the streamers that don't know how to play the games, like myself.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that you watch them just screw up over and over.
Yep.
But one streamer I watched, she's a former porn star, retired, Sasha Grey, because she's great at video games. I actually have her stream up on my other monitor.
G4 team.
Yeah.
Wasn't she part of the G4 team back in the day?
Yep.
I think for a little bit.
Yeah.
She's awesome. She's a good gamer. And when she's
Now,
streaming,
speaking of-
she's not wearing half naked clothing. She's fully clothed.
No, she's fully clothed.
Leisure Suit Muncy.
Leisure Suit Larry. What?
Yeah. Now one of the other
Leisure Suit Muncy.
Oh.
Yeah, Leisure Suit Muncy. I'd do that. But we had the other thing that came out was the new South Park game.
Yes.
In the trilogy that was Stick of Truth, Fractured But Whole.
That's the best name.
Which are two of my favorite games. This one came out and I was surprised. It is not an RPG, but it also only came out at $30 versus the $50, $60 that the other originals came out at.
Now.
It is definitely shorter than I wanted. It's an action shooter. We do have a red band trailer. Can we show that one, John? I don't know.
Way. Here he goes.
Rated M for mature.
Come on, new kid! Put your shit on! Come on, Button! Let's go, Stan! Snow day, everyone!
Let me tell you about the day of the big storm. The day the sun died. The day there was no school. And when school is canceled and all the kids are free, it can only mean one thing. Game on!
New kids, Find Stan and smash his army, and then kick him in the bows if you can.
But none of us could have known that a day off from school would turn into our worst nightmare.
My spies saw your army gearing up for battle.
Your spies? What the fuck are you talking about?
Your spies, Kyle.
Was it the storm of the century? Was it just boring-ass climate change? Or was it a curse placed upon our quiet little mountain town by a malevolent force bent on revenge? Some were intrigued by the endless winter.
What the fuck? A +10 axe? You can't do that!
Others used it as cover to seek unimaginable power.
You know what, Kyle? I learned something today. You're a little bitch.
So our last hope lies with you, new kid. You're the only one who can unite us and save South Park.
And then all the stores can finally open again.
Yeah, and we can all get back to going to school.
Right, and we can all get back to going to school.
You turned your back on us.
I think we all know whose fault it is.
He just wants to join us so he can betray us again. Enough!
Oh my god, that could be it. Thanks a lot, new kid. This is all your fault.
Dark Christmas is upon us, and he has taken his final form.
So,
Okay, so I have a question.
Is it as good? Is it as good as the last two South Park games? No, it's still fun.
I have a question.
And it's 3v3 shooter. The best part is in the game is you get BS cards, and you pull one of them out, and it completely changes the rules of the game. And each side gets one per match, and it can be like, you know, suddenly all the bad guys that you've beaten get back up from the dead, and suddenly you're surrounded by a ton of evil elves trying to kill you. But that you spent 3 waves fighting. But then you pull out your card, which gives you the tactical nuke or something like that, which is hysterical. But and it's very South Park. The characters.
Oh, it is co-op. I was just about to ask if it's co-op, but I just pulled it up online. It is.
Yeah, it is. It is co-op, 4-player co-op, which is new, and it's also about an hour and a half long.
Xbox wants to play with me.
Wow, hour and a half long.
It's a short story. I have a feeling they were planning on expansions because this is playing like one of those looter shooters,
right?
So
like Fortnite type.
But that's also why it's only $30,
right?
So where
well, it's like buying a printer.
So,
the ink's gonna cost you, so all the new stuff coming on will cost you.
Yeah, exactly. That's my only complaint. So 3 out of 5. Otherwise, it would have been a 4 out of 5, like the other South Park.
At least they're not charging $70 for it.
Exactly. I mean,
that would be
technically
insulting.
they will if they add the extra expansions and stuff. So,
okay.
All right, but then I have one more sad news. Back again to the sad news. This just came out today.
What are you doing? Trying to depress the hell out of us?
Yeah, this was sad. One of my favorite comedians passed away, Joe Flaherty. You may not know his name, but you know him. He's been in a lot of comedy series over the years, a lot of movies. He was in the old SCTV days.
I was going to say, he was SCTV one. That's where he got to start.
He was SCTV. He directed a few things, wrote a bunch of things. I even noticed the other day, I didn't even realize it was him. I was watching Heavy Metal, and he played a little voice in that at one point in one of the skits in that. He was the Captain Stern's lawyer, which was, you was just hearing his voice going, take the plea, take the plea. Hopefully we can get you an unmarked grave so they won't defile your corpse. That's the best we can hope for you.
All right, I'll play this real quick.
Play the Count Floyd clip.
Yep.
Count Floyd here, reminding you to watch this Saturday night on Monster Killer Horror Theater when we present another in our fine line of horror classics. We got a scary one for you this week, believe me. This was a great film. It was made in 1956, I believe, and it's a 3D special. That's right. It's called Dr. Tong's Evil House of Pancakes. I haven't seen this one, so let's take a look at some clips. I know it's gonna be scary.
Would you like some more pancakes?
There's got to be a scarier part to that movie than that, kids. Even Count Floyd wasn't scared of that, and I get scared real easy. Come on, boys, let's roll that film a little further ahead and let's see a good, frightening part of that movie, the pancake movie.
Would you like some more syrup?
Wasn't that scary? Huh? Did you see the...
Oh my God.
R.I.P. Count Floyd, and R.I.P. John Candy there in that little cameo. They were so great on SCTV. So,
That's
oh my
freaking
gosh,
awesome.
yeah, that was. I joked for years if I ever made a 3D movie, I was just gonna sit there and go, "Would you like to look at this pencil?"
Right? Oh my, that's.
But yeah, Joe Flaherty passed away. So sad. So
Well, see,
so John, you had.
Well,
The
look,
AI says we have to talk about some Netflix movies.
I got this. This is the cup for Amanda.
Oh, yes. That is an Amanda cup. And Amanda's muted.
She's muted. You muted yourself, girl.
Nothing makes Amanda feel less murdery.
I know.
Ever.
Well, I don't
I'm
have
kidding.
enough
There
time.
are some things.
So I don't. So we're gonna put mine off till next week.
Sounds good.
And that way, everybody, other than Mike, we got to get a guest on next week because we got to fill that fourth spot for Michael. So,
Well, I
I'm
mean, we
just
don't
saying.
have to.
We don't.
I can
have
totally talk about Spookala for 25 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And then that'll be the week before Encounter
we're
Quest
talking-
up here. So
We're talking about me and my big mouth and what happened in October. And since David Arquette's coming back, and I'm going to get his autograph this year because there's a picture behind me I want his signature on.
Yes.
You know damn well I'm going to be like, hey, Dewey, you're effing hot. Right to his face this time.
Probably.
Okay.
No, that's not a probably, sir. That is a 100% yes. Because as soon as I can scan that QR code on Friday morning to get in line for David's queue, I'm doing it.
So
Wait a minute, you're getting in line, or are you doing him? I'm confused. And I didn't know there was a QR code for that. I'm just saying. So, what kind of con is this? This is a Michael con. You know,
Some girls don't reveal their secrets, man.
Oh, I get you. Oh my
You guys, we need to
gosh.
powwow though. No, Jerry. He already knows I'm going to do it. His manager knows I'm going to do it again. So whatever.
You've
if
done
his
it once
manager
before?
forgets or
Wait a
doesn't
minute,
tell
wait.
him, it doesn't matter.
You've done it once before?
I did it in October. Mike was with me. We were packing
let
up to
Mike
leave,
watch?
and he was.
She said,
he
"Hey,
was walking
Dewey."
out, and I said, "Hey, Dewey, you're fucking hot." And his
People
face
watched.
turned red. My face turned red. I'm pretty sure Mike's face turned red. I matched my lipstick.
I was going to say, were you
1000% that day.
wearing the wearing the lipstick?
I was wearing the author lipstick. Yeah.
The lipstick. Yeah, because she was
I
on the
almost
job.
wore it tonight, but I really like this color. So you can't really tell that it's a brick red, though.
No, you can't. I can.
Not on the screen.
But on my screen, I can. I can see it. It's pretty. It's so pretty.
That's very nice. Well, Mike,
So
it
hold
is
on.
a
another new
pleasure.
favorite.
Just let you guys know, I got a recreate, whatever it is. And I am going to start making some stuff, and I'm going to do sets for Nerd Talk. So I was going to put everybody's pictures on there, but if Mike's leaving, I'm not going to put his picture on there. I'm going to do coasters and all kind of cool stuff. And I'm going to start making some
I'm
hats.
going to be updating my headshot soon. So can you hold off on that?
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah, I'm getting.
Well, I was just going to use the one that we used. I was going to use the one we all used in the intro.
Well, I'll send you the new headshot because I am planning to take a new one this weekend.
Okay.
So.
Yep. Because I'm going to start making it.
Where my hair's not like here parted.
It showed up. I started playing with it, and I'm ready to start doing some stuff now. So I'm going to have swag for Nerd Talk,
Mike,
guys.
I will miss our old episodes of Comic 101.
My face in the middle, right on somebody's TT.
Yeah. I miss. We got to talk about the death of Moon Knight at some point.
We'll do that.
So
we'll do a one-off episode.
Yeah, we might have to do that. Just as a.
You should bring that back, Mike. Oh, wait a minute. You're leaving.
We can have Mike as a special guest.
Yes, we can. He can start doing Comic Book 101. Comic Book 101 was well received. And now that we can do this remotely very well, I mean, it's getting people in. It's not a big deal. So, all right, everybody. Well, we got about 15, 13 seconds. So everybody come back next week. We're going to finish up on my topics, and we're going to let Amanda talk about Spookala. And I'm pretty sure.
Don't forget to come out to Spookala this weekend.
There you go. All right, everybody.
At
See you
least if
next
you're local.
week. Bye.
Bye.